Oh my gosh. So, I figured it's time I make a video because it's been a while, crocodilies. And I'm feeling really passionate, and I'm feeling a lot of gratitude right now. Just giving myself a good little cry, thanking God for all He's done. And I thought it would be a good idea to share part of my journey. Okay, so I was just sitting here and I was thinking about how much God has taught me. Like the mountains I feel like I've climbed and the valleys I feel like I've feared. I'm such a different human. I was thinking back when I first got out to Calgary and I just was discovering God. I was thinking about how I was so, what's the word I wanted? Fresh, innocent, childlike. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to start. I didn't know what it was to go to church every week. I didn't know what it was to write letters to God. I didn't know what it was to be sober, to be in recovery. I didn't know what it was to love myself, to discover myself. And I was just reflecting today because I'm such a different person. I remember when I was going through a phase and I used to look in the mirror and I was so happy. Don't get me wrong. I was so happy um, because I was so different and I was discovering myself. Still am discovering myself, but I used to look in the mirror and something I would say to myself and other people is like, who are you? Like, I don't even recognize you. Who are you? Like, who is this girl that I'm seeing in the mirror, you know? Because all I've known is for the last 14 years, is myself and addiction. I don't know, or I haven't known love. I haven't known courage. I haven't known growth. I haven't known, like, the feeling of being so proud of yourself, you know, and feeling so accomplished in, like, so long. So, yeah, I was reflecting on that because I used to look in the mirror and be like, who are you? Like, what the hell? Who's that girl? Like, so proud, right? But now I've come to the stage, the phase, whatever this is, a chapter, where I look in the mirror and all I see is love. All I see is love. I love myself. I love who I am. I love who I'm growing into. I love learning about myself and about boundaries and about friggin' walking in somebody else's shoes and being kind and being gentle, being courteous and finding out like what I like, how I'm gonna do it. I love making choices for myself. Like for so long, I couldn't make a choice for myself. Like I would be stuck, or like someone would ask me if I would rather have it this way or that way. I'm like, well, you decide, whatever. You decide it. Like, no, I'm going to decide for my damn self because I'm an adult and I can pick for myself. Like, woo, what an accomplishment. What an accomplishment. Seriously, though. I know what I want. I know where I'm going. I don't know how it will end out. And I don't know how I'm going to get there. But those are the two best parts, to leave in God's hands. All of it, leave it in God's hands. Because God has done so much. Like, okay, so when I think about my own life, it's like, sometimes I think about it and I'm like, I wish I had you sooner. You know, that's what I think. When I think about God, sometimes I think like, why couldn't I have had you when I was young or when I was going through this or whatever? But like, bro, God will not forsake you. Like, He has been here. How do you think you made it through it? That's when I have to look at myself in the mirror and say, how do you think you made it through it? You think you did this without God? Like, He's been here the whole time. It's about time you open those pretty brown eyes of yours. Gosh. You know? I'm so passionate about God. He changed my life. He changed my entire life. But He gives you free will, you know what I mean? So it's like, it wasn't until I was ready to change my life that He helped me change my life. Because He was always there, forever, wanting to help me. Doing what He could from the side, giving me my free will, my space to do what I want, figure it out on my own. But at the same time, he's always there. So when I'm ready, like I was, July 19th, 2022, now that I'm ready, now that I was ready, here I am so ready. I have so many opportunities to get where I want to go, to be who I want to be. If that ain't some grace that God has given me, oh, I don't know what is. I don't know how else to explain it. God is a good God. Trust in him. I do. I do so much. He's done so much for me in the last 6 months that, like, I don't even recognize myself. Actually, that's a lie. I do recognize myself because I am who I want to be, and I am living how I want to live. I make choices for myself. I love myself, and there's no other choice. It doesn't matter if somebody else doesn't like me or what somebody else's opinion is of me or anything, and that's their own problem. That's not my problem. I know I'm a great human. I know that I am loving and caring and kind and courageous and empathetic and enthusiastic and inspirational. Because I'm Alyssa Ashmore, and that's how God made me, duh. Anyways, I thought I would just spill a little love, shout out to my God because he is a good God, and I thought I would share a part of my story because it's been a while, crocodiles, and now I'm in the next phase. Self-discovering. I'm going to recovery college now, took a bunch of classes, still discovering who I am, the great, incredible human that I am, and that I'm growing into. Yes! Oh, God, it makes me so happy. Anyways, that's what I got for y'all today. Hope this helps even just one person. Help me, so one other person, I guess. And turn that frown upside down because God's got a plan. Just open your eyes. Open your eyes. Open your mind. Let him help you. Come on. Give it a try. Anyways, do what you want. At the end of the day, I know realistically, no matter what, God has a plan for you, for me, for everybody around us. It's all about you and me. When we decide to open our hearts, open our eyes, and open our minds to the reality that God has a plan greater than any plan we could imagine for ourselves. With God, all things are possible. I promise you this. Everything has become possible for me. When I had hit rock bottom and I thought no things were possible, nothing was possible besides death. When I had literally given up and I was so desperate, God paved the way. That's all I got to share for today. Okay, bye!